Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. We have a new live summit event. It's about to go Inferno in the Crew 2. So this event is also to be starting out in May 5th towards the 12th at the end. So this is going to be the last event for the update before moving on to take the next update. So it looks like this is going to be a pretty good, interesting cover of the hot rod to be labeled as a drag race discipline. So maybe this one might have enough currency credits. We'll be going in to have a bundle. But before you enjoy watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want for the entertainment. Now it's time to get ready to play the live summit event, and let's go in. So that was a pretty good 20% discount to be on the Inferno bundle to be purchased by 2,777,039 bucks. But it also includes a one hypercar to be in the list. But take a good look at this nice heated hot rod. It's about to go blaze. The tires is going to be quite super look out there, but whenever it turns on, the body itself of the chassis, it's going to get a little bit more heated temperature. It's going to be giving some good effect. But wow, looks like this hot rod is about to get ready to go for a drag race that everybody really wanted to try it out. And also a Koenigsegg 11 2014 is now added to the list. But this is going to be a pretty good successor of the Agera R. But that was going to be quite super awesome with a good horsepower of 1341. Okay, looks like this is going to be a pretty good to be purchased the bundle, so I'll be willing to be accepted by the price and participate for the live summit event. Okay, looks like this is going to be a pretty good selection of rewards on Inferno. Bronze for frame pack, silver for all the exterior parts of the Koenigsegg 11, gold for a Chevrolet Camaro RS Rallycross Edition, and this one is going to be a pretty good epic tire on the yellow molten core to be on the platinum. So only one day left, folks, so good thing that you have already participated. But for this segment, it does not to be contained to be part of the journey walkthrough. So maybe this one might have a live summit event to be on the playlist. So we have 9 events to be unlocked to be eligible to be participate. So maybe this one might have 3 skills to be starting out, and for the 6 events to be labeled to be on different disciplines. Okay, let's see how this one might be quite going in to take on the rally raid. Check on the details, and looks like we're going in on to Spike Run. Motorflix event is going in onto the hunt, so that means I'll be willing to be going in to be choosing the rally raid discipline to be on the most highest performance level to be selected. Just gonna have to take a while to load. If you complete all 9 activities in the summit, you will be given a 100,000 summit points as a bonus. Just like you have already did back from the previous event, but it is going to get much harder out there if you really want to rack up with some points to do a lot of good motivation. Okay, let's see, this one might have to choose 5 rally raid vehicles to be selected. So I have to use the Evolution 1 of the Ford F-150 Raptor labeled as the Enforcer unit. Okay, let's go for it. Just gonna have to go fast and quick and take out some outlaws. Maybe this one might have a good UDRS livery will be taking action.
Make the next crash a spectacular, hotshot. Rolling.
Oh my goodness. The effect has been changed differently. This looks very awesome. Okay, just gonna have to take down the outlaws fast, and just gonna have to go for some extra speed. In every event, when you participate in the summit, this one might have the effects will be changed on the conditions, but it is going to be quite super fantastic to see it. Okay, looks like 4 outlaws taken down. Just going to hit this one. Oh man. I should probably have to have that chance for this moment. Not to worry. Still try to catch up with the other twos until one more to be respawned.
Excellent move. True operator.
That's 5 down, 3 to go. Okay, attempting. Still takes a while to get close in.
Excellent move. True operator.
2 down. Ruby remain. 1 more to go. Keep going. This will make a new record.
Contact. Break him down.
That's more like it. This will might give 8 outlaws to be taken down and clear. So let's see the outcome. Very good. Over 150,000 points. That will might give some good parts rewards, if that could be much possible to get gold loot reward. Now on to the next event. There's going to be a hypercar chase will be going on for the most Motorflix event in episode 1, high speed takedown. It is also to be having no restricted on any hypercar discipline, so maybe this one might have a shared type in the same category. So I'll be willing to be entered and get some good high speed chase takedowns by using the KS Mask Leader. So let's see. All I got is the Jaguar CX-75 Concept, McLaren F1, Koenigsegg 1-1, GT by Citroen, the Lamborghini Fenio interception units, and the creator's KS Mask Leader. Okay, let's see. This one might give a perfect opportunity to use my GT by Citroen 2008 will be going in to be in a set. But it looks very good for a hypercar made by Gran Turismo to be labeled deemed to be given a good N500 category. So let's see how it goes perfectly to take on the Outlaws in the KS Mask Leader.
Picture is up.
This looks very good for this event to take non-cannon.
Just do some more damage.
Okay, 1 down.
Good one. Nice hit.
Just gonna keep going. Only 1 hit remaining for this target.
That shook him up. Ram him again.
That's 2 down, 6 to go.
Down they go. Vault Corp thanks you.
Now this looks very vigilante to go on the scene.
Just finish him off.
Halfway there, folks. This will might give a good speed and style.
Great work. Well done, Agent.
Okay, looks like 2 is still on the run.
Contact.
Boom! A classic takedown. Bam, and stay down.
Just do some more damage.
Only 1 more to go. Come on, gonna ram it.
You got him. Just finish him off.
Not a problem. The rear just barely cut out.
You scored again.
Okay, looks like maybe not. It's already clear. That looks perfectly clear to have that good perfect scene. Over 150,000 points to be given a good earning successful. It's all good for today. Man, that was so awesome to see how many kinds of hypercars in the same discipline is now taking action. So I hope this will might be quite good to be needed as a replay in case, or probably some photo souvenirs. So right now I'm at the bronze position, so this one might have to rack up towards silver to be at the exact range of near towards 900,000 points. but the goal is going to get much higher to be reached up towards 1 million. But better make sure to work hard and quick, folks. It's going to get a lot of efforts to be reached up onto platinum if you really want to get that yellow molten core tire to be on the most epic item to be added in onto the vanity item. So next up, going in to be on Old Barn's hideout in the hunt from episode 2 in season 1 of Motorflix. So I'll be ready to play and let's get it on. Any kinds of rallycross discipline to be eligible to participate in this event. This will might take a different effect on the conditions for this event to be in different categories. Now, let's see, this one might have to choose 3 kinds of rallycross. So I'll be willing to use the Cadillac Escalade Enforcer unit with my UDRS livery to be labeled as a personal police interceptor. So good thing I just barely took a test run at San Francisco for doing a bearing reference. But yeah, in that case, that is going to be quite good for having an Escalade police car to be given a good exact moment to see the recognize. So let's go and get started. The dirt event is going to be on the clean run and some takedowns.
Go for the fastest arrest. Roll camera.
Okay, going for it. One down. Come on. Just gonna have to try to take this outlaw down.
Good one. Nice hit. Keep
There you go. Just pull and let one outlaw to be taking a single crash.
You scored again. Congratulations.
What can I say? Double takedown. Feel good today.
Great work. Well done, Agent.
Yeah, that's more like it. UDRS always gets the job done.
Excellent move. True operator.
7 down, 1 to go. Gonna have to slam that Dodge Charger.
You got him. Proud of you,
Oh
driver.
man, that was a friendly takedown by mistake. That was pretty good. Successful done, new record set. Now that is going to be quite very easy to take down 8 outlaws for having a 1 quick start. Alright folks, looks like 3 takedown events is finished. Now for the next 3 is going in for having a race. So let's see how I could probably have to do my best for having a street race. We'll be taking a different place and the title, the Sleeper. Feels like taking the first street race event after I've just purchased the Ford Mustang. But maybe let's just gonna have to go for having a trip down memory lane since I'm just starting out in the first part of the walkthrough. But yeah, I hope I could probably have to keep using my Mustang at every time before I'm about to choose a different ride. So it looks like this one might give a good recommend car. Just gonna have to load for a while. There's my Ford Mustang. This looks pretty good and all set and get everything to be in the full coverage. Let's do this by having an old time moment since the first race to be in the street race discipline.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, wasn't expecting that to see these Dodge Charger.
Faster, faster! Seriously, go faster!
I'm on it. So good thing I just barely took a head start on the overtake by 4 Dodge Chargers with a good vanity tire was been placed. So right now, I hope I could probably have to take a much focus to be racking up with some score points to go faster. But that one might give a good perfect case. Just gonna have to go with the nitro boost. It'll take a few seconds until it'll be ready to go. Gonna have to keep recognizing the corners. There you go. Take that checkpoint clear. Moving on to the straightaway. This looks giving a good dynamic conditions to be in the same event. Gonna have to do it. Wonderful. Now that was a pretty good epic jump. Lap number 2 is on the way. Gonna have to keep going. Take a lot of good pace and have some handling for doing some corner response. But that one might give some good legendary parts to have some affix ability. We'll be going some much bonus earnings. Checkpoint clear. Just gonna have to go maximum speed at the LA River. Okay, only a few more percentage to go. Gonna have to slow down, and this one might have a nitro ready to go. Here it comes. Wow, that was a pretty good touchdown whenever it goes in onto the straightaway. Now that's a pure driving street race event. Not a problem, folks. Almost barely had that chance, and 84,739 points is going to be on the new record set for the first run. I'll make sure I'll have to save it for later. Now, time to get ready to go drag race for having a hot rod. Will be taking place to be at Salt Flats. This is going to be the perfect place out there for every drag race since the first installment in the crew. But probably this one might give a perfect chance to do some part exchange. We'll be having some disciplines to be added in. Just gonna have to go on to the filters and place it in onto drag race. Alright, looks like this one might have some prop exchange to have my Corvette C7 Stingray to be needed to do some exact replace. Not to worry, this one might give a perfect place for having a hot rod. With the Inferno Edition, we'll be doing the Loot Digger. Just gonna have to adding up with some different affixes to be in case. But man, looks like this looks heated up and ready to go for having a drag race. But not to worry, I'll have to make sure this one might have everything to be installed. Just gonna have to be category in order. There we go, just installed here. Maybe this one should be come in handy. Alternately to be if possible. Alright, Loot Digger is all set in 7 parts installed and ready to go. Maybe this one might be good to have a custom livery after this, but it looks very cool in lacing up on the magma effect. So let's go and get ready to go fast on the 3 runs. This one might be quite eligible to be entered. So let's see how the effect is about to go perfectly to be taking 3 runs in a single drag race hot rod. But what can I say? Inferno is the perfect definition of this name for the event. So it might be quite possible to see it for a quick preview look by turning off and then turns on for having a good blazing
2,
hot rod to be ready to roll. 15.5 seconds. This will might give a good perfect opportunity. Just gonna have to charge it up. Wait, and going on to the green burn zone. Oh man, this looks perfectly awesome. Now, I hope this is going to be quite good to have the tires is burning up. But that one might give a perfect element effect. It's going to get a little bit fire whenever it goes in onto the tires. That's 1 run complete. Now moving on to the second run. There you go. Just gonna take a little bit standby. There you go. Looks like things are going much heated towards the finish line. Alright, looks like this is going to be a pretty good run time. Now for the final run. Now let's see this good look of the interior before I'm about to be ready to burn it up. Just gonna have to wait until taking 3 seconds. By the look of this interior, you guys, this looks pretty hot to be in the comfort zone, but it gets a little bit more fired up to be on the inside. But anyway, maybe this is going to be on for having a 3-second look while taking a 13-second run. Very good. 13.607 seconds is going to be on the new record set. But wow, over 100,000 points to be reached up towards the new record. This one might give a good thumbs up for having a complete event. So let's go in on to the third race event to be on the hypercar category by using the Koenigsegg HuPE ONE 2014. Just gonna have to go over to the main menu to switch up some parts and convertedly to be having some different cars that might have some highest performance parts to be recommended. Just gonna have to switch back onto the filters. Okay, 320 to be on the common. That is gonna be the only recommend choice to be used. But how about the epic parts to be installed? That one might give some good affixes to be shared with the rare. Okay, looks like almost good enough. Maybe I could probably have to swap it in from the McLaren F1. Sorry about that, folks. Just barely try to get used to all the controls to be needed. Okay, that's all good. I'll have to make sure this will might have a good exterior customization after this. So let's go and get ready to participate to be in a different event. Will be labeled as a touring car discipline, but it is going to be a cross event. Will be taking place at Golden Hills Racetrack. Oh boy, looks like this is going to be perfect. Hypercars on the racetrack feels like a competition to me, but I'll be willing to accept. But it is good for hypercars in street race to be willing to participate on the racetrack. But it is the home of the pro racing is going to be the only skills of production cars that might give a good shared place to be racing in motorsports. Only in the live summit event, of course. So let's see how it turns out perfectly to take on with a different series of one-make race with K as masked leader. So let's do this.
Listen to the engine. It's saying, let's win.
Wow, looks like this is going to be a pretty good head start by taking the first turn. Just going to have to go in onto the straightaway to be moving on in Sector 2. Just going to have to keep on racing and get some extra boost. So let's take a good look at this nice interior. That looks very fantastic. It could probably have a hypercar will be going in for the track. Just like the Aston Martin Falcon. But yeah, maybe I could probably have to get one after I'm about to challenge Clarence at Beat the Duke. Keep going. Looks like just gonna have to take the inside at the last corner. Lap number 2 is moving on. This looks very good to take a lot of good high speed like the Regera to be in the same brand. I hope I could probably have to get one Koenigsegg, but I have already got it. This one might have 1-1 is the only answer as the true successor of the Agera R. This one is going to be quite good to be labeled as track ready. Keep going, just going to have to put up with some extra boost. Here comes the final lap by the guests. This one might take a lot of good time trial. We'll be going faster. Okay, that's more like it. Just gonna have to try to deal with this turn. Going into the hairpins. Keep going. Now going in onto the final sector towards the finish line. Very good. Hypercar finished on the track, and that makes a good record total time in 2 minutes and 58 seconds. Well, maybe not a problem. This one might have to be added in as a coming back checklist. That was a pretty good hypercar race to be on the track. Now, for the last 3 events is going to be on the skills. Buoy smashing, speed trap, and low altitude. Gotta have to make sure I'll have to use 2 freestyle disciplines to be going in onto the water. First, second, the air, and the last will be going in on the land. Okay, looks like this is going to be the perfect place at Mississippi. So get ready, because smashing up the green buoys is the only way will increase your multiplier. Avoid the red buoys. That will might have a multiplier effect will be starting over. So try to do your best, so take your time, take a lot of good directions. So just going to have to make sure this will might have a good multiplier by 4. It's going to get a little bit slow handling, so take your time, don't get stressed. we go. That's more like it. That one might have 13,123. That will make 229 points to be added. That wasn't so hard, but the concentration with a good element patience, that one might take a new record set to be at 112,537 points. But thankfully, power boats to be on the large rivers is the only place. Now, let's go low altitude for having an aerobatics air race disciplines. We'll be checking on for the details. So let's see. We're going in on to Kings Canyon. This looks very easy, but it gets a little bit harder whenever it comes in to avoid some obstacles. It's going to get a little bit risky. So let's get ready to fly and go on to the Kings Canyon for having a good time for some aerobatics. Will do the trick. Hang on a second. This one might have a helicopter to be used. Maybe this one might give a perfect air race we'll be using with the Waco Aircraft Corporation YMF 5D Super 2018. Oh yeah, I have already got the Aerobatics Edition to be received as part of the Icon 200 reward. But maybe this one might have some parts later on. So I'll be using with the Air Race Discipline variant will be used. Alright viewers, it's about to go low for having a good high speed to be flying in the air. This will might give a good multiplier. Will be coming in by 3. Just gonna have to keep steering around when using the extreme mode. And don't forget to fly underneath the bridge. That is the only way whenever we could probably have to get some more score points to be adding up. But watch out for the objects. That one might have the only chances to avoid getting a single hit. That one might have a result to be start over for going back on track. Just keep going. Just watch out for the rocks on the sides. There you go. Just stay on it. It could be possible to go underneath the bridge. Come on, just keep going. Looks like this one might give a good score points to be achieved. Beautiful. That was a pretty low flying experience, but that one might have a good record set to be achieved. Now that's low altitude for air race for taking a free mode activity. So this is it folks. Speed Trap is now going in to take the last live summit event, but that is going to be quite very good for using drag race discipline. Will be quite recommended. Hypercars or Alpha Grand Prix might be quite suitable whenever it could probably have enough performance part to be giving some good top speed. But the drag race is the only #1 recommend for taking a speed trap to be going in onto the quarter-mile distance. So let's go in, and that one might have an additional bonus by having 100,000 to be coming in when taking 9 events. Will be participate in the green check mark. This one might have to take a while until it's about to be ready to load, and here it is. Oh yeah, almost forgot about my Corvette CR1 to be featured to be in a livery editor demonstration, so I hope you guys like it. But maybe this one might have the time to be going in to take the test run after the live summit video segment is ended. Just gonna have to go in and switch it to my C7 Stingray. Okay, there you are. That should be good enough for the performance level. Okay, looks like this is going to be a super fast run whenever it goes in to pass through to the speed trap. That one might give a perfect record set for my C7 Corvette Stingray with a UDRS in Sportec livery. Just gonna have to get ready to burn them up. Wait until it's about to go green when it's reached up onto the max gauge. Wait for it. Now, time to go fast. Hit the nitro. Very good. Skill Explorer has been achieved by the daily. So let's see which record is. Yes, that's more like it. 100,675 points. That was a pretty good activity performance. But man, looks like I have finally made it onto the gold category to be going in onto the platinum. So looks like I'm at rank 7,680 place, and that means only a few more points to go until that where I have the platinum. Will be going in to be on the yellow molten core tire to be on the Epic. I can't wait to get that tire until this event will be over soon before the next update will be arrived. So maybe I could probably have the Chevy Camaro RS Rallycross Edition to be added to the collection. That is the most finest perfect reward car to be available for this event until it'll be finished soon. Alright folks, I hope you really enjoyed watching the video. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. You can follow me on Instagram, Deepnet Art, and GT Planet whenever you want. This will be the first video to be featured in the Live Summit event. We'll be going over to the playlist along with a catch-up video with no commentary. I will do my best to work hard, play hard to reach up onto the top 3,000 if I could get over to the platinum reward until the event is over by only a week. I'll be seeing you guys next time on the Live Summit event in the Crew 2, and I will see you later in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.